put up with. Back, it's Cowie in 15th, Sully 16th. Crook, obviously they're going to be vulnerable now. They need to put in good lap pit this lap. There's no other strategy around here. They're not going to be able to go medium soft. It's not good. That's not. Oh, does come in the pits this time. Siege is going to do the same thing as well. I'm pretty sure. Yes, he does. So they're coming the pits then. Dan Murphy takes the lead in the hard tyres. And Nightwing second on the medium. No one else wants to do it, so we've got to stick like this for now. It'll be Bill's turn next once he's back in when I go out. It's Mushroom, Siege, Dalton, all the pits. Let's see where they come out then. So Sully comes out, still behind Rick Dalton, so he should be close to catching up. Sully just a second behind. Crooksy in 15th, and Nunda's getting past Siege, and he gets that moved on easy. I know if Siege had a wobble going into the corner, but Nunda made that look pretty easy to take P16 and Serious Mushroom down in P18, but he is on fresh mediums now. I'm not too sure if they're going to go to the end though. It'll be a struggle. Nightwing on Dan Murphy, and Nightwing's tyres will start to go. Anyway, Dan Murphy P2. Probably go another. Yeah, will he go hard medium or will he go hard soft? It will definitely be one of them. We've seen hard soft win it for Bradfield on Friday in League One. But Denzo is now up to P3. He is obviously going to the end on those hard tyres. And the battle then is Cowie, isn't it? Cowie is effectively the one battling Denzo. This is effectively P2. What is the gap between them though? It is about 14 seconds between them, so Denzo's got this in the bag, although he is on tyres, and Dalton's getting past Cowie for P12, and he does it pretty simply on the straight. Good move there. Shadows, Sean and Chazza, they've all been held up by Rentbo. P5, Rentbo a pit again. Should think in a lap or two, maybe even on this lap, to go more mediums to the end. And look, the stream, we've got that warning sign come up now in the middle. We'll just have to do a radio commentary from now. Rentbo then P5. We're on board with her, not like you can see it. Bill's joined the session back, that's good to see. Black screen saying cryptic, yeah mate, I know. Absolutely, this is our problem we've had every other Saturday. Like I say, we had Jake the Slayer was going to commentate. His internet started to mess up. Crazy Bill, well, we've seen his already. Bradfield don't know how to type in the buttons to log into the YouTube, so he can't do it. KD obviously racing now in the Premier League himself. So we have vintage work Saturdays as well where he does it in Friday. It's crazy because on the Fridays we've got about 5 people that can do it, but on the Saturday, every other Saturday we don't have one. But we are looking for a new commentator still. We've put word out. So hopefully it'll be solved as soon as possible. Hopefully for the next couple of weeks. And Dan's in the pits now. So he's going to go mediums to the end. He felt he was losing too much time on those hard tyres. Mediums to the end for Dan. Let's see how close behind he's going to come out. I should think he'll be out on P17. We'll have a look at Chazza and Sean. Where are they? Chazza is on the outside. Sean's got to be careful. The shadows though there as well. They're going to be side by side. And they leave each other a decent amount of room. Sean gets a bit wobbly there. And we've got no penalties, have we? We've got absolutely no penalties yet, which is great to see. This is a track you don't often see penalties. Sean's still got that place there. And Chazza, yeah, Chazza's definitely pitching. Dan Murphy comes out in 17th on fresh mediums, just behind this train of all the cars on the hard tyres. So it's looking good there for Dan. And Cowie is falling off Rick Dalton. So Rick Dalton's really going to be the one leading the charge then to Denzo, who's miles up, obviously in P2, but of course he's on 9 lap older tyres, so towards the end we might see something else. We've got the legendary drivers like Denzo racing here. Flashback stream, this is yeah, we'll go back to the old radio commentary then. So Nightwing, is he going to try and go a couple more laps as Tango's getting past Young Tom? We haven't seen much of Tango the last few laps, but he's now back up to P8. He's probably not going, he won't be able to go to the end on those mediums. As Sean has just got the first 3-second time penalty. He's battling shadows, he's gone round the outside. Fantastic move there from Sean, well done there. I think he got a first warning the lap before battling Chazza. Denzo catching up to Nightwing.
Commentator's curse.
What's that?
You said there was no penalties. That's great. And then
yeah, absolutely. I knew it was going to happen. Shouldn't have said it. Anyway, Rick Dalton's now catch up to Marv, and Sean's getting back past by Shadows, but he's later on the braking. Sean keeps the position. Rick's getting past Marv. Sully's getting past Cowie as well, and that is 4th position. That could be for the final podium spot. That move. So Sully is up then into P12, and Nunda's getting past.
Shadows is going to go for it on Sean. Oh, that's close.
And Shadows is being caught low by Chazza, isn't he? Surely you're not going to go side by side. Oh, I think Shadows has got wing damage. He half-who's up into P3, so they're still going to pit. Rempo in P4, solid job there too. Oh, we got black screen again, that didn't last long. Denzo's catch up, Nightwing staying out, so I'm sure he's going to try and go softs to the end then. Started on the softs as well. Wow, what a move. Never going to see something like that ever again, saying Cryptic Alibi. Yeah. If only you saw it, and yeah, Shadows in the pits. He's been on those hards since the beginning of the race himself anyway. It's Cowie's getting past Marv. Marv's in the pits as well. So they'll probably put softs onto the end now, so Shadows will have to change to wing.
Dan Murphy on Siege.
Dan Murphy on Siege.
Maybe not.
Yes, he's got the move done. So Dan Murphy's moving up through the field in his full-time seat now. He's going to pick up some decent points today by the looks of it. Of course, Crooksy's there too. He's going to be next.
So. On Young Tommy.
And Rick Dalton on Young Tommy. Let's have a look. And he gets the move done pretty comfortably. Yeah, well done to Rick Dalton there. Denzo's in 1.3 now, and Nightwing. Nightwing's going to go one more lap before sticking on the softs, you should think. Will he be able to hold Denzo up for a bit low? He might want to do that, because that could be, they are the top two in the standings, so he might try and hold Denzo up so he can be caught by the rest of the pack. Although Nightwing, I'm sure he'll just want to focus on his own race for now. Still only one penalty of Sean. Probably get another one now I've said that. Chaz has been DRS range of Sean. He's catching up. He saves up a lot of ERS as well. Tango in P7. Rick in P8. Young Tom in P10. Solid job there. He's going to have to pit. Then we've got a yellow flag, and that's for Shadows on the fresh softs. Has lost it. He's not got wing damage. I think he did what Rempo did yesterday. Hit that curve, went over that blue marking over there. He's on the fresh softs. He's in last. In a good place to get past. He's up there, and Denzo gets past Nightwing because Nightwing is in the pits. And Denzo sets the fastest lap of the race after 13 laps on those tyres. Is he absolutely killing these tyres and then putting the softs on? We see a couple more in the pits now. Farf and Rempo are in the pits too. So the grid is taking up shape now. Nightwing does
maybe
put the softs
Bradfield's
on.
prediction
Dan
was
Murphy's
wrong.
now fastest lap.
Sean will get a penalty. Oh, I don't know. It's 3-second penalty. It might cost him there, but I think it might.
So Sean and Chazza, they can go to the end as the same as Denzo. But of course, you've got to look at all these cars behind. Rick Dalton's on the back of them now, and he's on fresh hards. You know, young Tommy's in between Dalton and Sully, so Sully will get past him, you'd think, soon, as when young Tommy pits. Cowie there as well. Crooksy his race pace hasn't been great today, Crooksy, has it? He's been slower than some of the cars around. And Dan Murphy's really catching up, but Dan will want to get this move done so we can chase on to the rest of the pack. And Siege just behind as well. Nunda's fallen off on this stint, and Nightwing's there too on the fresh softs. He's got so much grip now. He's now going to have a look at Nunda. He's down in P13, but that could be a lot better coming into the race. And Nunda's locked up, and he's really locked up there. He's gone off the track. Has going to let Nightwing take the position. And there we go, and he gets past Nunda. And Dan Murphy does get past Crooksy. He gets the move done to Dan. You'd think would charge on now. He's got 3 seconds to make up though to get onto the back of the pack, where young Tommy, Sully and Cowie are fighting. And talking of that battle, we're going to have a look at Sully. Well, I am anyway. You're not on the stream because you can't see it. How are the racing points doing? Chaz is in P3, 13 laps on the softs, catching up to Sean. He should be going to the end. Obviously, there's a whole train behind, going to be catching up. Rick Dalton's in 5th then, which is, as Tango comes in the pits in front, so that's now 4 for Rick Dalton. They're 3 and 4. They're 3 and 4 at the moment. They both should be going to the end on the hard tyres. You'd think so. Chaz is going to have a hard job to do that though. Oh, he is battling with Sean, and with Sean's 3-second penalty, effectively 2 and 3 at the moment racing point. Chaz's tyres, he's going to have to do 22 laps to them, so I should think he'll fall down the order a little bit towards the end of the race. Farf was in the pits. He's now on fresh softs too, as Rempo was. We saw that last lap. Tango's now coming out of the pits in P16. Marvsky and Shadows will come out just behind him there, the last 2 drivers. Denzo is really going to be thanking Sean for holding this pack up for him, because Rick can't get past him at the moment, can he? You'd think Chazza, well, he can't let Rick pass, as Cowie does get past young Tommy. There we go, young Tommy starts to lose it, and I'm sure he's going to let his teammate pass in a minute. Stellar job from young Tommy.
Come on, Sean, come on, mate.
I do not see a podium for Sean here, but Bradfield seems to think so. Chazza can get past Sean. If Chazza can get past Sean and Sean can hold up the rest of them, then Chazza could be looking good. Yeah, Dan Murphy is closing up to young Tommy. Crooksy as well. Nightwing on Crooksy. Nightwing's on the fresh softs. We've got to watch out for him. For the fastest at that point, he's going for a move there, and he goes down the inside and he gets the place done on Crooksy. Fantastic move there from Nightwing. He's just got so much more grip. Crooksy's in 10th, Siege 11th, Nunda 12th on the hard tyres. So many different strategies here. Young Tommy.
Speaking of pressure,
So he's going to
Rick
pit
Dalton
now.
on Chazza.
And Rembo's got a 3-second penalty. Rick Dalton does get past his teammate Chazza. Then he made it pretty easy for him on the straight in the end. Chaz has got, and Nightwing has got the fastest lap. Chaz has got DRS himself.
Go on Sean there.
And yeah, Rick Dalton, you'd think Rick Dalton would be after Shaw now, and Serious Mushroom comes into the pits then on his medium tyres. He's going to put softs on. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go for fastest lap now to Shaw with that penalty. And Rembo now sets the fastest lap on fresh soft tyres. Same gap between Sean and Rick as it is Rick and Chazza, and it's still over a second between Chazza and Sully. So if Rick can get past Sean soon, and then hopefully Chazza will follow suit. For Cryptic anyway, he's our most loyal. Sean is brilliant defending those. We know he's so stubborn. Was that Defco, wasn't it? He's not got wing damage though, so I reckon he just lost it by himself because he was on his own. And Sean gets passed by Rick Dalton then. And Chazza, where's Sully come from?
Under pressure.
Sully's going down the inside. And Sully is going to get the move done. Chazza's sticking with it.
A little bit of contact.
And they're going to... Chazza keeps the move, although Sully is going to get it back here. And Tango sets the fastest lap again. He's going to go back into the slipstream.
Chazza's going to go back at it at Sully then. Gonna get
down the inside.
Oh, no touch. And there goes
Chazza spun. And Sully, he did turn in a bit early there. And Chazza unfortunately has fallen down now as Nightwing has got a penalty now. And he's catching up to Chazza. Chazza's tyres are going to start to fall off the cliff now. And Tango's left the session. Great move there from Nightwing. Unfortunately, he didn't get to see it. It was a great move past Chazza. So Sully came back out of nowhere, didn't he? Sean in P3, and he's fallen a second back from Rick, so Rick has got 12 seconds in 6 laps to catch up to Denzo. It's going to take a puncture for Denzo, I think, for anything to change, but he's still putting in the laps, isn't he? And I think Rick will start to catch up, but not enough. So Chazza, he needed to get past Sean earlier on, didn't he? Couldn't get it done, and now he's unfortunately slipping back. He's still got P7 though, he's still got that, although the car's behind him on fresher tyres. He needs young Tommy to do him a favour and hold everyone up. Tango's back in the session though, he's down in P15. That's such a shame with his connection problems. And Sully's catch up to Sean now. It does look more and more likely that the podium's going to be Denzo, Rick and Sully. But Cowie's close behind as well. Nightwing on the fresh softs too. Of course, he's got that 3-second penalty load, isn't he?
And here he
so
goes
Sean under
Sean's
pressure.
Off the podium,
Sully goes down inside. Nightwing goes past Cowie. Dan Murphy's got a 5-second penalty speed in the pit lane, and he's retired the car in the pits as well, so there's a penalty for Dan Murphy. Not sure how he lost it in the race. I think he just clipped the curb. And he has left the sessions, but he's not happy there. And our interval times have gone now as well, but as you can see, Sean falling back from Sully. He's doing a great job though, Sean, fighting, as we mentioned earlier on.
Nightwing's under pressure now from Sean as well.
Yeah, I mean, Nightwing.
No,
yeah, we know what you meant. Sean's going to get past, you think, by Nightwing. Is Sean close enough for DRS from the car in front? Yes, he is. So Sean's going to help defend here with the DRS he's getting from Sully.
It won't be DRS for long though. He'll definitely get away.
Yeah, and Tango's left again. Unfortunately, it's such a shame with his connections. And we've got yellow flag, and Farf has retired. Where's Farf lost it then?
Safety car.
There is a safety car, so this really changed it. Where's Farf lost it then? In the middle of the straight.
That's weird.
Farf's lost it in the middle of the straight. I'm not quite sure what's gone on there.
It must have been like
very
drifting all the way along.
No, he must have been contact with another car. That's night, and there we go. Cars coming to pit, so it allows Sean to pit, doesn't it? Rick Dalton's coming to pits. Denzo's in the pits too. Sully is staying out, so Sully takes the lead of the race. Nightwing's in P2 on no soft tyres, but has got a penalty, so he might be able to help hold people up for Sully. And Sully's looking really good now. Denzo's come out the pits in P3 though. Oh, Farf saying it was an incident with Nunda and his internet, unfortunately.
Oh, Nunda.
No, that's obviously not funny for him, is it? But anyway, Nightwing P2 with that 3 second. Is it just 3 seconds? It is just 3 seconds for now. Denzo, you'd think on those brand new fresh softs for the last few laps Will breeze past, because the safety car will stay out for another couple of laps or two. We're going to have a quick look into the Discord, see what's going on. Cowie staying out on Harzo, and Rembo's in P5 on those soft tyres. What a fantastic job she's done. Rick Dalton in P6 on fresh softs. Sean the fresh softs. Of course, that penalty is going to hamper him, though. Tango's joined back, and when he joins back, he'd have gained a few positions, and he'd be up in P8. Willie, obviously, he's been on those tyres a few laps, but it should be okay to the end. Chaz is in 9th. Marv's in the points in P10. He's staying on those mediums, though. Nunda and Serious Mushroom right at the back. Serious Mushroom's not been able to have a fantastic race here today, but still can't rule him out the points. Young Tommy in 12th, Crooksy 11th, as we just said. Shadders in 13th. Wouldn't surprise me if Shadders pitted, though. He'd only he might lose a couple of places, actually, because Nunda's further back, but... So yeah, that makes sense why Farf lost it in the straight. It might have been Nunda just glitching in front of him, and then he had to swerve to avoid him. Is that Tango coming back into the session, getting ahead of Sean? What? He's just taken that place there, isn't he? Yeah, Sean's going to take that back. Obviously, if Sean gets a 5-second penalty for that, that'll be removed at the end of the race, because we know Sean was in 7th. Not quite sure what will happen there, but if it does come up with that penalty, we know what it's for, and we know it'll be removed. I don't think it's going to anyway, so that should be absolutely fine then. So Sully in the lead. He needs Nightwing to do him a favour and hold up the cars behind, but Nightwing will want to be aggressive on Sully as well. Staying out another lap, then a safety car. You'd think it'd be in at the end of the race. Oh yeah, far off in the comments saying it's a fucking lag a lot. Yeah. Oh, just reading it's crazy, isn't it? Nunda's internet, but such a shame. It's caused Farf an instant, and yeah, Farf's obviously now left the session. Oh, absolutely gutted for him. Yeah, see, nothing we can do about that. Nunda's internet's never been great, but no, he claimed it weren't his internet that kicked him out in qualifying. Oh, there's contact there between Sully and Farf, and I hope that's not going to give 5-second penalties. No wing damage there for Nightwing, but looks like Nightwing just went into the back of him. 3 safety cars now in this race, after none in the last few races over a few leagues. But that was always going to happen. A couple of incidents on their own, and then Farf obviously incident Nunda's internet. Really interesting now. Makes the last few laps absolutely entertaining to watch. Sully in the lead. He's all on different strategies, aren't they? We've got hard tyres, we've got softs that have been on them for 5 laps, so Nightwing, so you don't think they'll be as good as Denzo's, who's just behind. Cowie still knows hards, and safety car is in this lap, and Cowie might even be under pressure from Rentbo, but Rick's in P6 on the fresh softs too. Sully is going to get us underway in a second. Marcy's the only car on mediums in P10. And yeah, Farf has put a video of that, I think, in the general chat now. Yeah, we'll have a look at that after the race. Sean Nunda will have his say on it as well. He claims his internet's really good. Anyway, let's get back to the race. We've got 4 laps left to go. 3 laps once they cross the line, sorry. Sully's still not going yet, and Cowie's gone off the track. And what's happening? Rembo's flying up to P3. We've had a bit of a false start here. Sully's gone. Nightwing's in P2. Rembo's fallen back a couple of places. She was far too keen. She's gone back to P9 now. Denzo's in P3. Is Nightwing going to go for a move on Sully? No, he isn't. Chazza gets past Sean then for P6. Or do they? No, they're side by side. And Cowie's outbraked himself, and he's gone flying down to P11. And there's a yellow flag. And there's a penalty for Rick Dalton as well. Not quite sure what that was for. Cowie's got a 5-second penalty too for ignoring a yellow flag. I think people overtook before the start line. Nunda's got a 3-second penalty. We know Rick's now got a penalty. Serious Mushroom gets past Rembo. So does Nunda. Rembo was up in P5, and she's lost 10 place on the safety car restart, and Denzo's down the inside of Nightwing. Let's see, Denzo gets a move done around the outside. Fantastic move there, and Sully's going to be under huge pressure now from Denzo. Not sure he'll be able to defend on those tyres, as Siege is getting past Marcy for P10. The final points place. Young Tommy's up to P9, and Rick Dalton getting past Nightwing as well. Nightwing's struggling on these old tyres, isn't he? Always a struggle to get them back to heat. And they're starting to go off.
Go on, Sean. Go on, Sean. Unlucky.
Sean's catching up to Nightwing, and they've both got penalties as well. So Chazza is on for a podium here. Chazza's on for a podium in P6. He doesn't need to make any places. He's just got to stick with the cars in front. Denzo's close to Sully though. And I'm sure on this straight, Sully will not be able to defend against these fresh sauce from Denzo. He's played a masterclass in terms of strategy, hasn't he? Serious mushroom up behind Nunda, and Crooksy's getting past Tango. Oh, it's because Tango's left the session yet again. Denzo's getting past Sully. That's the lead for Denzo. And I'm pretty sure unless he gets penalties, his race to lose now.
Go on, Sean.
And young Tommy and Siege. Oh, and Sully's getting passed by Rick Dalton, and Sully's passed. Rick Dalton's up into P2. Young Tommy's passed Tango. Young Tommy got passed by Siege. Siege up into P8. Trying to commentate it, but you shouting out random shit. Sean's in P5, then Sully's really struggling on his tyres. I do tend to find that though, if you stay out on old tyres, you really struggle to get back up to heat. So Nightwing's going to put pressure on Sully though. It's still a podium spot for grabs. Nunda is getting passed by Marvsky low, and Nunda locks up, but he keeps that. And he's 50 seconds further back now. He will just be going for fastest lap. He's had a poor start to the season, Cowie, but fastest lap's there for the taking. And yeah, I think that's a 5-second penalty, isn't it, for Rick? Yeah, it's not even a 3 seconds. So if Denzo was to get a 3 second, he's about to start the final lap. It wouldn't even make a difference in terms of the result. DRS enabled for one last lap then. Rick Dalton's really closing up on his brother Denzo, but not much going to be done about it, because even if he gets the move done, he's got a 5-second penalty, which I'm pretty sure won't be removed, because I'm not sure if it was a collision, but I think it was for a yellow flag as Chazza and Crooksy are fighting, and Chazza on the outside gets the move done on Crooksy. That was a great move there. They're still side by side. Sean gets past Knight for P4. Bradfield shouting about it for laps, and he actually misses the overtake. Crooksy comes back in. Chazza doesn't lose it that time.
Closely.
And they're going to go side by side, and they make contact. Chazza keeps the place, so Crooksy's going to fight it back. This is great battling between these two, and Crooksy is not going to go for a dive down here. And Sully on these hard tyres is holding them all up. Currently the podium is there for Sully though. And it might even, because Rick Dalton's penalty, it might even put Chazza on the podium as well. It's all going to be when we get to cross the line. And Chazza will really want to get a move on. He's got about 8 tenths advantage at the moment. He's going to have DRS on Nightwing. He's going to go for the move down the inside. He does go for it. Is he going to get the move done though? No, not just yet. And Nightwing side by side of him. And they nearly make contact, and Chazza's had to back out there. And that might cost him the podium, because Sully is still really holding up. And Rick's getting DRS from his brother Denzo. It's about, yeah, Chazza needs to get the move done now. He's out of DRS, so he's down the inside. He was just behind, so I think he's going to get DRS on this straight. He gets the move done. Denzo takes the win. Rick takes seconds for now. Sully, where does Sully go? We've got a yellow flag, and Nightwing's lost it on the final corner. Sully takes second. Rick does take third. Chazza, his teammate, is in fourth. Half a second off Rick. Siege is in fifth. Half a second off Chazza. Crooksy in sixth. Sean in 7th. Young Tommy from League 1 reserving takes P8. Marvsky takes P10. Absolutely incredible. He'd be over the moon with that. And Marvsky P9, sorry, to 10 laps on the mediums. 2 points for Marv. Point for Nunda in P10 as well. Serious Mushroom just misses out. Shadows 12th. Rentbo 13th. Nightwing after a spin on the final corner, down in 14th. Tango after the connection problems in 15th. 16th for Cowie after he had a spin. I'm not quite sure if he's on for fastest lap at the moment. No, we'll have a look. He's out of VRS, so he's obviously been using it on this lap. Will Cowie take fastest lap? I'm not sure if it came up as he did or he didn't. We're not going to do the interviews just because there's no one really on the stream, because the stream's not been working. Rempo takes driver of the day according to this. I think P20 to P14, I think it was. We'll have our own vote anyway, but cane positions because of the DNFs. But I'll quickly go through the end result again. Eventful race, marred by blimmin' connection problems. 5 seconds then for Rick Dalton. It cost him in the end, but it kept the podium just ahead of Chazza. P4 for Chazza, great result for Racing Point. Denzo P1, Sully 2nd, Rick 3rd, Chazza 4th, Siege 5th, Crooksy 6th, Sean 7th, Tommy 8th, Marvin 9th, and Nunda in P10. Absolutely fantastic effort, guys. We're going to end the stream there. hopefully we can get this sorted out for 2 weeks' time in terms of getting someone else to stream. But safety car at the end did cause the excitement at the end, didn't it?